Greetings, this is Gideon. Welcome back to turn 13 as Nehekara in our 26-player All Nations Warhammer game. We have received the dev gems from Beastlands. The way I like to think about it is they basically sent us like remains of our priests somehow lost in the wild places they might be residing in now. And we sent them a small payment of some, I don't know, sticks and stones in form of air gems. So that works out. It's not like my diplomacy with Beastman will go far beyond that. I will not be doing like super roleplay because I think technically Tomb Kings kinda would be willing to kill anyone anyways. Although with Order factions, I think they get along way more than like Chaos nations or just evil ones in general. Shit as that. A couple Thrones claims, I'll leave it for last. 2 fights. So first is us going underwater. We are super slow. Speed cut in half because of water, of course. But Pulu will still stand up, so no chance. The Chariot's power. We lost 1, so that's great. And we see Tilea expand into those barbarians we've been thinking about. A lot of small chip damage, but nothing really successful. Berserking both of the leaders, so they are way scarier now. And looks like he's just getting super overwhelmed despite having that really good defense. Does he have some malice of sorts? I don't see it. Well, technically, right, okay, so... Actually, third chunk of that defense is their cloak, which is only 9 protection. So with these two, they still just don't have enough protection to handle those hits, so they're just getting chipped down when taking hits on the cloak, which essentially works like their shield, right? Some of them broke, but not soon enough. One leader died, the other is still powering through. So that will be it of Vendetta Duelists. They got kind of wrecked. Yeah, they killed 18, including 1 chief, and that makes it easier for us. Because I've already talked with Tilea, and I told him I'll be taking it, and he was fine with it for an up. So yeah, for the time being, we're gonna have an up free with Tilea. That works for me. I wasn't planning on going in their direction yet anyways. Worldwide call +1 because of Throne of Winter, and Time of Strife has ended because of Throne of War. Apparently one of the players got like 4 events, or I think 3 or 4 events where he got that commander plus archers plus heavy infantry that we've got earlier. So that's pretty crazy to get it 4 times, and it's because of that throne. Healing Guardians of Petra, nice. And let's see, so Throne of Twilight, Brass, and Zeal. So Zeal is Morale PD Conscription, that's very nice. It's a lot of saved gold, basically, that you would otherwise probably want to spend on PD. And Morale for humans, always great. Twilight. This one is great. That's +1 defense kit, and it's still so this is exactly this throne, so it's definitely something you want to take. And the other one was Brass. Brass was also good if I remember it right. Was it gold? Don't am I blind? Oh, there it is. Yeah, +100 income and fire and earth gems. I swear, wasn't it claimed by somebody else earlier? By Slaanesh or something? Am I crazy? Maybe Beastland are... Or sorry, it's not Beastland. It's Ogres taking it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody else took it before. Maybe I'm misremembering, but you probably would know. Probably would remember. So yeah, that's what's happening. Now, thankfully, Middenheim didn't decide to roll on me yet. So that's great. That buys me more time. And now we know that there's a Titan of War and Wisdom in the capital. So that means that there might be some sort of bless getting activated. We see some Wolfkins. And Wolfkins are his secrets. And these I will be very happy to be fighting these. I don't think any bless he can have is gonna pose much of a threat to me. At least I hope. But yeah. Titan makes it slightly more challenging. I still think my Scorpions will absolutely butcher it. And if I have support of some Tomb Kings, it's also gonna be rather easy since, well, they're super hard hitting. The Grasp of King is very nasty. Although ideally would be fighting in our Dominion, so in case they die, they come back to life. But I should be probably planning a way to raid him. Our gold income is really bad. I'd like it to be at least 2,000 at this point, but it is what it is. We're gonna use the opportunity again to make it much easier taking this throne. And sorry, this province. I will send in Tomb King just so he gets some experience, basically. Might as well, right? He's definitely not gonna die. I expect I'm gonna lose a couple chariots because against barbarians, so they'll be probably one-tapping them, but it's okay. I'm sending like one back because this one is limping. All others are actually in pretty good shape. There is no damage done to the chariots itself, so they're holding pretty damn well. I'm so impressed by the chariots, honestly. Like, they don't seem that durable, but clearly, like, all the things we've fought so far, which weren't like anything super hard, yeah, they've been absolutely crushing it. We're continuing our site searching. Around here, I'm gonna move out with the commander and those troops, so we can start patrolling down the great dunes. I mean, this has to be probably like a brigand lair, basically. But that's what I'm expecting there to be, so we might as well put some use to them, at least before the time for fighting comes. Alternatively, what I'm also considering is we could use them as a fodder to the troglodytes. It probably won't be too bad of an idea. I could like put them under lead of this guy. He does have normal leadership. So yeah, maybe that's how we're gonna do. Since I'll be taking those Nehekara knights next turn towards White Forest, maybe I'll patrol a turn here and then actually send the troops by those troglodytes, and I wouldn't feel bad about it. I do want to lose them after all, so yeah, I mean, let's consider that a plan. We can patrol this out later with something else potentially. Yeah, I'll think about what I want to use for that. I mean, I honestly might just probably grab a bunch of chariots with like a scout and do that, and they'll be ready to spring into action anywhere. Now, we don't have still any 4 candles in any of our side provinces, which is unfortunate. However, the role of the throne plus prophet presence plus him preaching literally succeeded every candle check, which is what I was exactly wishing for that would happen in Nehekara in like turn 3. But look, it was what was, and I'm super happy that it happened here. It's actually quite crazy that it did, because it already allows me to crank out a lot of chariots in here. So yeah, that's amazing. Next time we're gonna receive the 600 gold from Cathay as well, from Sombra. So it's gonna allow me to continue recruitment that I otherwise would be short on gold. And I might even like alchemize a little bit of air gems, and probably air gems, yeah. And send him another 20 fire gems for the same deal, which he was happy with. Again, I think it's absolutely great for me to be doing that right now. I don't have use for fire. I have huge use for gold. And, you know, he's using his mage turns to basically produce me gold, which... And a little bit extra for him as well, but... I would probably... if it was reversed and I was in a need of gold, I would probably be asking for slightly bigger cut than what Sombra is asking for, but hey, I mean, he offered it, so I'm not gonna try and make the deal worse for myself, right? I'm sure when he hears that, he'll be he'll be wishing he did milk me from a little bit more gold with it, but hey, it's okay. What matters is what is now. Yeah. I think that's gonna be it for this turn, and I'll talk to you next one. Welcome back. There's some interesting developments, but let's take a look at the expansion first. I'm kind of curious if the Tomb King even got to combat, because there he was casting 200 cast speed spell. Child of the Undying. Let's see. Okay. And he should start running now-ish. What the fuck? Right, took him forever. Okay, I could definitely put him more forward in that case. Yeah, as expected, one of the chariots got wrecked. Actually, it might have been 2 chariots. Yeah, looks like 2 chariots died, but it was a fair bit of barbarians. And we see Altdorf attack Middenheim. I did not see that coming. So he moves in with a couple Demigryph Order Knights and couple Reiksguard Knights. Very good knights, honestly. Like, good hit points, both on the troop itself and the horse, above human levels. Sun O is great. Very high armor, good broadsword, nice lance. Broadsword, of course, giving them very solid defense, despite having super heavy armor. So yeah, pretty scary guys. And this is a Grand Master of Reiksguard, so the guy responsible for those troops. He's old, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that definitely hits his stats. Unfortunate. Okay, I guess he does have armor piercing sword, so he's not like crazy, but not bad. And this is going to be mainly PD. It might be a province that does have crossbows for recruitment, which is something that Middenheim would have been doing. Those are, I think those might be, no, I think the cheap resort cost crossbows are 8 body armor. Still, I mean, it's nice to get crossbows. Of course, I mean, not like while we're even watching it, they stand no chance. I don't think there's any lucky bolts that kill the cavalry. Nope. Yeah, and yeah, he was recruiting them here. Those are 14 resources, so okay, that's pretty good actually still. And we've been found at Middenheim. So let's see if we catch a glimpse of the Bless. That was the whole idea. And unfortunately, I don't think we will, because there is nothing sacred patrolling. Never mind, we do. No, okay, so there's nothing that was incarnate. That's good, I guess. Okay, we've gotten the god from Cathay. That's great. We've gotten to Thaumaturgy 3, so that's huge. We're starting to summon our things. Throne of Second Age, I don't remember which one it is, so we'll take a look. 2 sides which are great. This is 1 Earth Gem and this is 2 Death Gems, if I remember correctly, so that's amazing that we finally found a Death side. But those are the only sides we found. Something died. I thought I would try to avoid moving crippled units, but oh well. We've gotten a hero, Apophis the Cursed Kara Prince, which is a very cool hero. We'll take a look at him in a second as well. Some Nature Gems Lifelong Protection, which is something I could consider for Apophis actually. Worldwide event, more cold, more unrest. The freaking Throne of Cold is getting really annoying. And your chariot got healed. Now, the most important things. So looks like Middenheim is under 4 assault of Altdorf. And I think this is a mistake. I don't understand why he didn't let him finish the fort. Like, at least personally, unless I feel like, you know, there would be a good chance that the fort would be super defended when he finishes, I'd probably wait for it to get finished and, hey, just claim extra 1,000 gold by that means and bunch of turns that were invested. But yeah, there's definitely a ton of, well, at least archers, some Demigryph Order Knights. Yeah, Altdorf is definitely playing Knight heavy. which I think is good for us in terms of us fighting him. I think we have a decent means of catching lances, potentially with scorpion summoning. As in, you know, the crappy little scorpions that our mages can summon. And then our actual scorpions will cut them down. Demigraves have the problem of being one per tile, and they stand no chance against our scorpions in that scenario. Yeah, he wasn't pattering like everything he has present there. And kind of looks like he's pulling his forces back, potentially. I wish I saw how big of a fight was here, because maybe this is an aftermath of some big scrap, and I just don't see it. Well, he definitely did have some units there. There are some Elfin Riders. I think those have to be mercenaries in that case. Yeah, those are mercenaries. Oh, and he does have Durance Cavalry too. Okay. Possibly maybe riding... Oh no, I think that's them, so... It would be crazy if he now attacked me. Wouldn't that be ballsy? But this is an interesting development because I did want to attack Middenheim myself, and I don't think I'll be changing the plans. I might just push them forward a little bit more and just start by raiding his north with my chariots. And maybe Altdorf will have a decisive battle with Middenheim, get bled a lot, and then I will just attack him and try and claim a lot of Middenheim as well. Well, looks like my friend is writing to me, so just give me a second to get offline. Can I get myself offline? I'm sorry about that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we'll be seeing how that war develops and what opportunities we'll be taking. I know that Altdorf is on the list of orcs. I think Black which is played by Balin, wants to go after Altdorf soon. And I heard that rats are basically dead already. They rolled them pretty quickly, which is unfortunate. This was a throne of the Second Age, so Blestrup gets strength. Not particularly great. Oh no, this is Bonus Tribe, right? Okay, so this is actually very good for Bonus Tribe if he's utilizing his sacred stupid orcs, which are these. That's nice to get extra attack. I mean, I hate ganging up on Middenheim, honestly, but I kind of had that planned already. And I do have a nap with Tilea, and I don't really feel like attacking Kislev right now. I feel like Kislev will be pretty reasonably easy war target for us as the game progresses, so there's no rush of killing him. I'll let him like develop infrastructure for us to take eventually. And who knows what, you know, South brings after and if we join those conflicts. But yeah, that's the situation here. Our hero is Apophis, so he's an assassin. He's not like crazy assassin value, and doesn't have like insane stats on paper. I mean, he does have a lot of hit points, that's for sure, but he comes with a lot of special abilities that are super strong. So here, of course, is great. He's undead, so cold and poison resistance. He does have dominant immortality of merely 3 months, so he's super good defensively. I can just be throwing him at potential like pretender coming into my dominion, or, you know, scary thug, super combatants, if I plan for it accordingly. He does have blink, so that makes him just instantly pop on the target and hopefully kill him. With pretty reasonable map move that's paired with floating, so he moves pretty damn well. Pretty quick map movement. Death curse as well, so even if he dies, you know, the target gets cursed and can get wounded very easily. He himself has big affliction resistance together with recuperation, so any wounds will never linger on him particularly long. And the weapons, so he has Soul Repair, which is a weapon that can be soul slaying, right? It is difficult to negate with magic resistance as well, so incredibly scary. Mages, oh, okay, looks like Astral Mages will have easier time resisting. I rarely see that trait, honestly. It has to be vanilla, but I can't even think of a unit in vanilla that has it. It's pretty rare. But yeah, this is super good. if I bump up his strength a little bit more and he damages somebody with Soul Reaper. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind, it's not even on damage. It's just on hit. Yeah, incredibly scary. And the other one is Swarm of Bites, which is just, yeah, a ton of attacks. 4 attacks are more piercing. That also have weak poison. And looks like, yeah, it does scale with strength still, so more strength will definitely increase damage of this attack a lot. Unfortunately, he's not sacred by default. I could give him potentially the Shroud of the Saint. I don't think he particularly needs it. He probably could use like more real armor or something that would, I can't think of anything right now, but there are definitely a couple of chest slots that will make him even more annoying. But yeah, just some kit that would potentially make him more defensive, like defense in Niflheim slot. Maybe Boots of Quickness, definitely in the future, will be great on him. Yeah, super strong hero. When used defensively, I don't think I would ever feel brave enough to get him out of Nehekara Dominion, but it is an option, of course. If I want to really kill somebody aggressively, I could do that. Now for the troop movement, yeah, just continuing some site searching, moving chariots to here to maybe give it a round of patrolling. I'll see about that. The other option is to get the guys already moving out for raiding soon. Well, and I just take that and turn, so well, that just happened. I didn't realize I'm the last person. But there was just a little bit of extra troop movement, nothing consequential. Anyways, next turn will be not recorded right now, so I'll talk to you next time. Welcome back. So yeah, this time I'll be first one doing the turn. Of the things I forgot to say, I was trading another 20 fire gems to Sombra for more gold. Hopefully next turn we're gonna not receive it, but he's gonna send it, I think. So we'll get into turns. Also, I was moving Apophis to the Troglodyte province. Because, hey, turns out all that planning on how to take them on comes down to, well, they had one leader, and Apophis is almost certainly gonna succeed in killing that Troglodyte leader that they've got. And I've finished the first round of summoning Doom Scorpion, so I guess those are the 3 things I wanted to say last turn that, well, me ending the turn by accident kinda interrupted. This is just us finding a scout in our capital. So, nothing too important. Middenheim scout dying. Worldwide event. Throne of a Beast has been claimed. The power calls to the wild souls of all that walk on 4 legs. That's very interesting. I wonder if that's gonna cause some animal attacks on forest, possibly. We'll see. I don't know what it's gonna happen. I never see events with those thrones. Under affliction got cured, a famous hero, he's got agility, so kinda meh, but it's okay. Probably a preferable HP. Or maybe Valor, why not? More leadership. Throne of Stability has been claimed by dwarves. It's kind of funny because it's even more magic resistance. If he has like any decently strong bless for his Rune Guard, they're gonna appreciate having even more magic resistance. Throne of Pride by... that's Nuln. So yeah, for the window guns. So this is +1 morale, +2 hit points. I don't think it's particularly useful for Nuln. I think they're mainly like scale troops. And this is Throne of the Beasts by Nurgle. And this is +2 nature gems, which is very nice. And Animal Awe, which not like crazy strong, but it can come in handy. There are strong animals that can definitely pose threat to various things. So yeah, I mean it's nice to have. So yeah, the 3 tombs that scuttles have been cast. So that's 3 scorpions that we've received. Yeah, one of the skeleton riders went home, so it's cheaper recruitment. Something died. I guess that must have been one of the chariots, possibly? I'm not sure what died. But whatever it was, it did. Now, a little bit of unrest lost. 77 cursed in our capital. a little bit of disease is spreading, and plus 10 defense in our underwater province, the one that had Britons. So maybe that's gonna prevent some bad events happening there. I think that's all. Let's just double check the front of beasts. It is 2 nature gems, so very nice. I haven't caught any like push. This looks about the same as there was last turn. We don't see the Demigryph Knights, and instead we see just crossbowmen and archers. I guess, yeah, I think the way it works is we see the 2 biggest stacks of units, right? In a square. So yeah, basically he moved in like a lot of crossbows, and I'm curious where he's gonna be pushing, whether here or maybe around. I'm gonna try and jump with the scout I made in a Citadel last turn to here. And tragically, we have lost our 4 dominions down to 3, so let's continue preaching. But I'm making triple scouts. They're nice because not only they're faster than a regular scout, but they also cost no upkeep, so yeah, they're very good. If I'll ever have like a lot of gold, I'll be definitely making a ton of them everywhere, because no upkeep. I had to cut down couple chariots in my capital. So by the way, since we're short on gold anyways, it's kind of fine. The Dominion dropped here. I would be cutting recruitment of them anyways to get these scouts out. But yeah, same here. I think I cut down like recruitment on 2 or 3. So we get them out, and at the same time, I decide I'm gonna grab extra Necrotect, and I might get even more Necrotects in following turns, because since we're already summoning Doom Scorpions, what I like to do is have a decent number of them. So we have. Hold on, which school was it? Oh, was it Holy maybe? So our Necrotect are casting. Okay, it's construction. Necrotect mantras, which is regeneration on my war statues, which do include scorpions. It's more or less, let's see, probably single Necrotect can reliably buff 3 scorpions before they run out of range. I think, well, maybe even 4, because this is a very good range and it's maximum precision, so they'll be always hitting the statue, the statue, the scorpions. So yeah, more or less 1 Necrotect per 3 to 4 scorpions. Of course, there's the other spell, which is Quickness, which is amazing, but it's R4. It's gonna be a while before our regular Necrotects can do it, because basically they would have to have Boots and then cast Earth Power, and that way, because I don't think I would like to be spending Earth Gem every time I want to cast it. But yeah, continuing to summon more Scorpions, just patrolling a little bit with what we've got. We do have decent chunk of army now. 40 Sacreds, 20 Chariots here, another around 10 here, and another 20 something here. And I think this is also about 20, okay, about 30 even. So yeah, the chart number is building up pretty nicely. That's what we want to see. Like I was saying, gonna assassinate that single leader here and move with the troops. I probably wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't my dominion, but since it is, I feel comfortable by doing it. There's some risk I'll get super unlucky and he gets killed still, but that's unlikely. But yeah, just in case, it's my dominion. Like, it's fine. So yeah, should be easy take, and I'm moving in with basically all I've got. Because depending on what we see, I might like triple expand here. Chariot somewhere, Knight somewhere, and the commander of the human troops somewhere else. Like, probably these I would send into like Berkides, these like into Shades, for example, like something. Yeah, probably like Shades ideally because they have magic weapons, and this probably at like smaller province since it's only 9 chariots, but maybe also like Berkides, maybe underwater. That would also work out quite well. But yeah, continuing site searching in this and this province. Moving around with the scout that was sent here. So it looks like Chaos Dwarves are kind of extending in this area. I was trying to buy Death Gems off from them, but he's using them to try and get into the water. So maybe if we're quick enough and we attack Altdorf, I might be able to grab this water, possibly, maybe. I doubt, but it is something. Oh, you know, what am I saying? This is almost certainly belonging to Altdorf already, so I will be taking it if I attack Altdorf before anybody else. Here, it looks like those are bugged provinces. Sometimes it happens with the with this map generation with Dream Atlas. It's like waste with 0 money income. It's a special monster, but there's nothing. You can just move into and out of them. Very unfortunate that there are 2 of these next to each other and right on Altdorf. That really sucks to see. It kind of like I wouldn't count those like provinces in his region. Basically, it's just bad. They're useless. Maybe there might be magic sites there. I'm not sure. But even if there were, you cannot claim it. So yeah, just sucks. I've been checking out what movement we've got, so hopefully the snow will disappear in like turn or 2. We have a way of going that way, and from our other fort we can hit this, potentially even these 2. I assume this does belong to Altdorf. Kind of want to check it actually. No, let's check it. I don't. Sorry, Altdorf. I meant Middenheim. I don't think Altdorf will be anywhere in here yet, so I can maybe move here and then back in. I just want to make sure that this belongs to Middenheim. Does Middenheim have any forts? They don't. So yeah, it will be curious to see who does it belong to. And this way I can see that you know, I could use scouts leading chariots to like triple or quad attack in here. Possibly the chariots that are going underground now will be able to hit here as well. So the approach of our main army stays hidden from the adjacent provinces if we just do a lot of raiding. I mean, again, the situation might change drastically, but these are kind of early plans on how to attack Middenheim. I'm keeping the lifelong protection in equipment. I don't want to make Apophos tainted yet, since if he gets assassinated by horrors, I don't. I think it does happen in my dominion, so maybe he will be able to come back to life, unless he gets soul slain himself. But yeah, I mean, no reason to start getting him tainted already. Besides, I might not be even putting it on him, but on something else. Who knows, maybe I'll get like even human assassins that I could slap it on, and they'll be useful, a lot more useful that way. Yeah, I mean, just take a look at the babies that are out, 52 hit points, hitting for 24 and 23, this thing with a death poison. And these ones are untyped damage, so they are not resisted, which is great. It's kind of I think I suggested that to Sombra to do it that way. It's both buff and a nerf to Scorpions, because that way they cannot get weapons of sharpness on them, since it's untyped damage. So for late game it's worse, but for earlier, when you can have potentially super combatants with temper flesh, it is better, since it just does not get halved by resistances. I think overall this is weaker than if it was slashing, but this is more in line with regular Scorpions that all have untyped, basically like pincers. Like all pincers in Dominance are untyped damage. But also all pincers are armor piercing, but yeah, this is not something that Sombra did. Probably for a good reason. I don't think those things really need armor piercing by default on their pincers to be good. They're already very strong. Maybe they could have like armor piece, like for, I don't know, 2 or 3 armor that's called like adornments, so they can get protection bonus from like Legions of Steel, but these are niche things. Because 19 protection, well, obviously very good. I don't think it's like particularly crazy either, considering it's like being made solely of stone. I think the protection could be a little bit higher, honestly. If we take a look at our summons again, Ushapti are much less, but they do have that summonier armor that can get buffed with Legions of Steel, and their protection can go up to 20. So like Ushabti, for example, are higher armor potential than Scorpions, which I think is a bit silly because they're, again, this is being made solely out of stone. Yeah, okay, these guys are skeletons, but like Hero Titan, I think it's kind of mixed between stone and bones again. But yeah, they basically, again, they have like ceremonial armor and circle. So I think like something very minor, like, could be put on Scorpions, and I think it'd be okay. Yeah, not a big deal. And again, similarly, maybe something very small on like Necro Serpents, since they kind of look like they're wearing something. Because they have pretty low protection again for being a single model per tile. But yeah, I don't want to get too much into like talking about units this episode. So yeah, I'll be just calling off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.